Blake Bassett, co-founder and executive director of the Objective Zero Foundation. I'm in the Army. I'm an Army reservist, currently activated with the Military Intelligence Readiness Command, which is based out of Fort Belvoir, but my unit is that I'm currently with is down in San Diego at Point Loma Naval Annex. Yeah, so I initially enlisted in the Utah National Guard in 2009 with the 19th Special Forces Group as a support guy. I'm not a Special Forces guy or a long tabber. But yeah, in 2009, and then I commissioned in the Army through ROTC in 2011 as an intelligence officer. Went to the basic officer course down at Fort Huachuca, and then joined some National Guard units on the East Coast. And I was a civilian intelligence professional deployed to Afghanistan with the 3rd Special Forces Group as a targeteer analyst out of Bagram, Afghanistan, Bagram Airfield.
Can you tell us about any challenges you've had?
I think the biggest challenge for me has been, maintaining a civilian career, and then transitioning on to active orders when I'm activated, and then going back, trying to bridge a gap between those two worlds, because they say, 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year,
right? But
especially if you're in a leadership position in the reserves or you're activated, it becomes a lot more than that. So it's kind of difficult to excel in your civilian career and in your military career at the same time.
Yeah. I know with your work with Objective Zero, do you have any words of wisdom for those that are maybe about to get out?
Yeah, actually it's a perfect time to ask this question because I just finished a 3-week business transition course out at Dartmouth College, a Tuck School of Business out in New Hampshire. And it was specifically for transitioning veterans and Olympic athletes. And so I spent, roughly 3 weeks in discussions with very senior business leaders, the CEO from JetBlue, General Stanley McChrystal, retired, and several other business leaders talking through some of the challenges of transition. And I would say, the few key takeaways are, one, don't sell yourself short. Learn how to be able to translate what you've done in the military into the business world. Because when you're, on your resume or you're applying to other jobs, most civilian employers don't understand what a squad leader does, or a company commander, or a battalion commander. So you've really got to quantify, how many people you were leading, and maybe use some of the business world verbiage, and really just don't sell yourself short, because the leadership skills and the management skills and the responsibility that are required of someone in the military far exceed, having been on both sides, the average, workload of a civilian. And then I would say the second big takeaway is just don't be afraid to ask for help. I think there's a tendency, culture in the military is we're very capable, self-reliant, prideful, unfortunately, in a lot of ways. And so I think a lot of people just don't ask for the help. I mean, there are a lot of resources out there, a lot of great organizations that will help veterans transition, will help you write your resume, so that civilian employers understand, what you actually did in the military. They'll help coach you through interviews and things like that. So there's a lot of help out there, so just don't be afraid to ask for help. That would be another big one. And then look for all the opportunities out there for transitioning veterans, because there's a big push, like the program I attended at Dartmouth. They're doing that every year. It's called the Next Step program. That's a wonderful opportunity to go and meet with recruiters, business leaders, and then just fellow veterans who are making that transition. So that's really important too. Yeah, initially, you're going through the ACAP, the transitioning process, worrying about getting a job moving, and I think it starts to hit you that your identity of putting on the uniform every day, having that strong network when you go into work, and realizing, hey, we're all in this together, no matter male, female, whatever age. It's like you're wearing the uniform, all right, we're brothers, sisters, and having that support network is really powerful, that social connectedness. And then leaving that is just such a huge void. Everything you've identified with, is just almost gone. And so that's one of the things we're trying to achieve with Objective Zero is 2 things. One, enhancing that social connectedness. So for veterans that are transitioning, going through that hard time, you can go into the mobile application, you can search for an ambassador connect to via voice, video, or text, and you can filter based on, component, active duty, reserves, service, whether you're in the Marine Corps, whether you're a soldier in the Army, male, female, age, the places in which you've deployed, and then your MOS, military occupational specialty, whether you're an infantryman. So you're
very detailed.
Yeah, so you can actually connect to someone who's been there, done it, and you can actually connect to on that level. And then the second main thing that Objective Zero is seeking to achieve is connecting veterans to resources. Because I don't think that the problem out there is a lack of resources. There are 40,000 veteran nonprofits. Not all of them are created equally, but there are a lot of really good organizations out there that are doing awesome things. And the VA has some wonderful services as well that a lot of veterans just don't know about. So what we're trying to do is just, connect people and connect them to resources. That's what Objective Zero is all about.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Blake, for your time.
A 12-month tour behind him, and all his hopes ahead. A pride that beats